Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about two things. It's out of Yahoo News. It's entitled, Mortgage Rates and Home Prices Are Both Falling, Yet Buyers Still Need a Salary of at least $142,000 a year to afford a $500,000 home. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor and put what the average home price is in your city, in your town, in your county. And I can guarantee you it's close to 500 grand. The fact of the matter is, the average home price in America is 500,000 bucks, and it literally takes a salary of $142,000 a year to afford that home. Now, the truth be told, the fact of the matter is, quite frankly, I don't even know any other phrases to say, most people in America do not make $142,000. As a matter of fact, the median salary is much, much lower. That means that this real estate crash is baked into the cake. The fact of the matter is, literally, I say literally too much, home prices are on the way down, and they are going down farther and farther and farther. And we also know that interest rates are going to go higher and higher and higher. Why? Federal Reserve President, the chairman, has already told you so much. And we know this is happening because inflation is not going down. People are not making as much money as they did in 2019. Real wages have not kept up with the costs of goods and services. So we know we are going to be faced with an epic downturn. Now, the truth is, real estate has already turned down severely, and that's why you need to be prepared. Guys, I'm going to put a handful of more of those discount links. People were asking me, they missed out on them, and I'm going to put them down in the comments section below. Once they're gone, they're gone. 80% off the how to crush in real estate, how to prepare for the next housing crisis. There are actionable steps you can take right now. There's over 28 videos in that to get ready for this crash. I'll put it down below. Once those links are out and it says no more, don't pay full price. You'd be nuts too. But I can say this with a lot of clarity and certainty. If you watch all those videos, I think there's at least 28 right now, and there's more lessons being uploaded every month. You will save way more than the course just knowing the time to jump in and to jump out of the housing market. Check this out. Here's the story. Out of Yahoo, like I said, mortgage rates continue to slide, but when they say that, they're hyping it up. 30-year fixed rates in the last couple of weeks have only slid about 0.2%. That's it. That saves you no money, okay? It says, and home prices just dropped by the biggest amount since 2011. Just so you know, 2011 was pretty scary for home prices, okay? And we're gonna keep backing down that hill. Pretty soon you're gonna see home prices haven't fallen this much since 2010, since 2009, 2008, and so on. Why? Because we are in a housing market crash. I've been calling this for 2 Junes now, 2 years, and we are here, and this is going to get much better. Much better opportunities coming down the road. You have to be ready for them. It says here, but it's not enough for wary Americans to jump back into the market. It says rich young Americans have lost confidence in the stock market and are betting on these three assets instead for strong long-term tailwinds. Oh, geez, that's just an advertisement. I just read too fast. Point being is, people do not have the money and they do not have the confidence to dive into the market. On top of that, current homeowners do not have enough money to sell their house and literally buy the exact same house next door to them, same size, same price. Why? Because insurance has gone up, property taxes, and the rate of the mortgage rates. Everything's more expensive. They cannot afford it. It says Freddie Mac chief economist Sam Katner says prospective buyers are keeping a close eye on rates as they wait for their moment. As for inventory, he adds, a recent rebound in single-family housing starts is an encouraging development that will hopefully extend through the summer. Let me stop there. I'm not an economist. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty much a shade tree economist. I didn't even go to Coolidge. I could barely pass high school, but it didn't stop me from investing in the real estate market in 2001. I got out by mid-2005 with literally the shirt on my back, practically. I mean, I literally sold everything except for 3 properties, and those almost took me out. The point being is I learned a lot of lessons, and one of those lessons is that it's much better to buy homes at high interest rates when everybody's freaking out and selling or losing their homes. We're seeing foreclosure spike, but we're not there yet. Right? Because the deal is how much you pay for the house, not your monthly payment. Most people don't understand that. This is the thing that I explained in the real estate crash course, how to prepare for the upcoming crash. People don't get it, and it's so darn easy, all right? Fools race in to an investment they think is an investment, which is actually a speculation based on the monthly payment. Can I afford it? What's the gamble that it's gonna go up in value? I want to buy something when the price, the cost of the home is at rock bottom, the interest rates are rock high, or solid up high, up there, and then as the Fed pivots and starts to lower rates, we're gonna refinance, our cash flow is gonna go through the roof, and then our home appreciation is gonna go up, okay? You're not gonna hear your real estate agent, your mortgage guy, none of those people tell you that. Why? Because they get money every time you buy or sell. Either you panic or you think you're strong, that's when they make their money. You need to make money based on the negotiated price of the property, and we need that to be the lowest possible. Check this out. Buyers, it says, braving today's rates will need substantial income to afford a quality home. Say you're buying a $500,000 property, assuming that you have 10% down payment and lock in a 30-year fixed mortgage rate at today's average rate of 6.67%. You'd have to pay $3,500 a month after property taxes and insurance. That's just principal and interest. How many people watching this video right now have $3,500 plus taxes and insurance? This is absolutely ludicrous, right? This is why you know we're gonna crash. This is insane. That information is out of Zillow. Considering that most lenders want you to keep your housing expenses at under 30% of your gross income, you'd need to earn at least $142,000 a year to afford that $500,000 home. Now, like it says right here, the 30-year fixed mortgage rates, that's the largest home buying vehicle there is when it comes to loans, right? We also have 5/1 ARMs, 7/1 ARMs, and so on. Those are priced actually at or a little higher right now than 30, so it's not really advantageous at all to go for those. And then there's 15-year products. But how many people, if we have people that need to make 142 just to get into a 30-year fixed, think about how little people can afford a 15-year mortgage because of how much more it costs, right? You're talking now I need to make $200,000 to $250,000 a year. We're talking about a very small fraction of Americans. All right, and I have a feeling the people making that much money are a lot smarter than diving into those numbers. I gotta be honest with you. I've met a couple of real not so bright doctors and attorneys, let's put it this way. Just because you're making that much doesn't mean you're a brainiac. Most of the time, they're out buying Porsches and Ferraris that they can't afford just because they gotta live the image of being an attorney or a doctor. So how much you make doesn't usually equate in a job to how much brains you got. You just had to go to Coolidge, you had to spit out some information, some tests, hey look, I can remember it, and that's it. It doesn't make you a qualified investor, an accredited investor, or anything like that, okay? Point being is that right now, America is hemorrhaging money. They are freaking out on the cost of food, inflation in food, inflation in energy, and so on, and they are looking less at buying homes. This is the time to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and literally, before that, monetarily. You need to be out of debt. You have to have your credit score set up right. You have to have the proper legal entities. These are the things I cover in the course. I'll put the discount link below. Again, if the links are dead, it means they all got bought up. Don't pay full price. But I want you ready because right now is the greatest opportunity you have. And the more time you have that you're prepared, the more prepared you're gonna be not to buy one house or two, but 10 or 20, and then build generational wealth. Guys, I hope you got something out of this. With that being said, I'll put the link below. The Real Estate Ninja is out.